You have got a distinct purpose in this world. Your life has a purpose. This is Broke Man Radio. This is Clay saying, what's up? Never be afraid. That's right. To do a little bit something different. And no, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I've done that many times in my life where I'm thinking I can do this and get away with this, and it'll end up different this time. Primary example, all those years drinking. My goodness. Hey, I'm not going to get drunk and act stupid like I did last time. This is going to be different. Meanwhile, you did something stupid. So today we're saying you have a purpose, you have a meaning in your life, and you personally are the only one that's going to be able to figure that out. Now, you got help if you want help. I ain't talking about no self-help book. Well, there is a help book. It's called the Bible. But I'm just going to tell you personally how I changed things around from being Otis, Otis from the Andy Griffin Show, to trying to come out of a coma. When you stay drunk and do all these crazy things when you're drinking, or say things when you're drinking, and I used to black out. It wasn't pretty. Every time I drank, I blacked out. So for all y'all that's never experienced a blackout, what that is let's say you start a movie, you got the first 20 minutes of a movie, and then now somebody about to give you a test on the other hour of the movie, and you have no idea what was on that. So apparently you're going to fail the exam. You can wake up in places you never thought you would. You can wake up in jail, the woods. You can wake up in a ditch. And for many people, you never wake up at all. So when I say you have a purpose, maybe you are facing your own dilemma. It don't have to be drinking. It could be drugs. It could be suicidal thoughts. It could be depression. It could be anything that causes you to live in a world of insanity. And the people around you may never even know that you're living in a world of insanity. They may think that, hey, he's all right. Because the world's still moving, even with your problems that's going on inside of your soul and mind and your heart. I mean, to tell somebody that the answer to your problems is a very important 3-letter word, people just can't buy that. They can't buy into that. People are so self-strong, so headstrong, they can't buy into that one. They've heard that before. They've heard that too many times before. People have already told them that, and they don't want to hear that no more. I was at that point. I didn't want to hear that God can solve my problems. Because at the end of the day, I still had all my problems, and I seen no resolution. So what's God doing for me? That was my frame of mind. I don't know your frame of mind. Nobody knows your innermost feelings and your frame of mind. So getting down to basically the core of you, realize one thing: you still here, you still breathing, or you wouldn't be listening right now. You just know where you can do it. So you still listening right now. You still got a heartbeat. So why can't you listen to reason? Me and my lady were sitting there one day, and we listened to sermons together. We love to listen to sermons from the gathering. They're online. And we're listening to Pastor Randy, and he's sitting there. And I said, before we start this next sermon, because, reading my Bible and trying to really get things together. And I said, I got a feeling he's going to say this verse. And I don't know why I said that, but I did. I said, I just been having this verse on me. I just got a feeling he's going to say that. And as we both started listening to that sermon, I imagine it was in the first minute. He said that. I've never heard that before, ever. But that just tells you how strong that pull God can put on you. You have a lot of people give you reasons that there is no God. But not one of them are logical. Not one of them. People say, well, if God was so real, then won't he come and reveal himself to me? You've heard this one a lot of times. Let me tell you something. And I was thinking the other day, if you were God, there's one thing you could never do. You could never give someone the ability to really love you for who you are. Okay, you can't create that. You can't create that. God couldn't create that. He can't make you love him, or that would be a different kind of love. So if he came out of the sky, of course everybody's going to believe in God. Of course everybody's going to follow God. Of course everybody's going to love God. Of course, out of fear, out of recognition, everything. Paul in the Bible, he was like, look, I can't have the faith you've had because I've met Jesus. So even Paul understood that point. You got to have the faith in your heart, and you got to have the strength within you. And I say that the humbleness in you to reach out and say, hey, God, I can't do this on my own. Can you show me that you were real between you and me? And I want to tell you something. He will. I was drowning in 95 in Hawaii, going underwater, and I couldn't move. I was so tired. Going underwater. Every sign of death was there. And I prayed a simple prayer. I said, God, please save me. Not here, not now. I'm talking to you right now, aren't I? And to this day, I still can't tell you how I got that shore. Oh, I know. But some of the things that people say is impossible are not when you humble yourself. Humble yourself. Now, James 4:10, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. Boom. Kaboom, boom, boom. Did you hear me? James 4:10, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. Man, that's powerful. So you could be drowning literally, or you could be drowning emotionally, or drowning in all this deception, and all you got to do is humble yourself in the sight of. That's all you got to do. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he is going to lift you up. Don't put your faith in men, because the more you watch men, they're going to let you down. Don't watch me, because I'm going to let you down. I mean, don't watch man, okay? Because you will fall and crumble along the side and get pushed away. Put all your faith and your trust in God. He will reveal himself to you. I guarantee that myself. I guarantee if you seek God, he will say, hello. This is Broke Man Radio. I'm Clay. You know, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be able to say today, I've been sober 19 months and I have zero desires. And I want to tell you exactly what I did. I got on my knees and said, God, please take this from me. And Otis of Andy Griffin hadn't drank since. Check into it. Seek God. He'll show you. Much love and respect coming from the Broke Man Radio. Now, we're here to make you laugh. But at the same time, sometimes we got to stop and do what's most important. I got to go. I know you're busy. Bye.